Hey, what's going on? So in retrospect, this is going to be the part 2 to the vegan recipes. You'll see the part 1, and it's a different part of the process of making this meal. And so stay tuned. If you like the content, if it resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe. Let your friends know that if they're not right here, then they're not where it's at. So I'm going to retrospect. This is what you didn't see the other day. This is my butternut squash. Right now I got some tomatoes chopped up. I'm going to add strawberries today, so it's going to be different than what you see for the finished product, the twin video to this. And I'm going to rock with a little bit of pecans. I also didn't have that in last time, so I'm switching the recipe up just a little bit, but it's still going to be curry flavored, and you're going to do this olive oil. So with the olive oil, this is what you need to know. It takes longer to heat up, so when I do olive oil, you actually need to let that go ahead and cook for now. I'm cooking it at a high temp. You can do that with olive oil. Coconut, you do want to cook more on a low temp, but I usually just let that spread around. When it gets warm enough, usually you know, because the liquid gets even more loose, covers the whole pan, and then bam, right there. So I let that pan sizzle up. I got the squash right here, so usually I would put this away. I start putting things away one by one. So I'm going to put that away, put that away. The strawberry we're going to save until after. You don't really want to cook that. I'm just going to slice that at the end, put it off on the top, but I'm going to get it in the curry. Same with the spring mix. Forgive me for this bag. I didn't buy this. I don't really want to waste the plastic. But that's a challenge here in America, so that's a different day. Okay, here's where I get that nice brown crisp on just the onions, because I'm not going to cook the tomatoes as long. Alright, but I like mine a little brown crisp. That's that talk right there. And so now I got that a little lightly brown. I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato. So I did that for maybe a minute and a half. I did big tomatoes today. Get that flavor mixed up. Now this is all natural flavor, right? I didn't actually flavor any of that yet, but I will only after I pour the coconut in, because I learned that you really want to derive the flavors out from this naturally on its own. So about 30 more seconds, I'm gonna let these tomatoes get a little brown on the outside. Okay, and next. Okay, voila, that's nice and brown. Go ahead and toss that on top. All I have left. So what I may do for a backup, I'll see how much I have. So let me get one of these spoons. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Once that happens, turn the heat down. I want a little more milk. I like to let it simmer in its own flavor. So here's what I'm going to do. Turn the heat down just to start. I could crack another coconut milk. But I got some almond right here, so I'm gonna bust the almond. Okay, just a little bit of almond, because normally I would have did all the coconut, but here's the improv. Alright, so here is when I go ahead and drop that curry up on that bad boy. This is that jugo. This is some African sauce from my father. Got the African stuff right here. This, I go light. That's a little nutmeg. Okay, bang. Oh, I do pink Himalayan, so that's gonna happen. So I dropped pink Himalayan on there. Alright, it was a grinder, so I had to put my hand down. Just trust me, I did about 4. I did 4 slaps of that. Now you see that curry flavor coming out. Okay, this right here is impeccable. Oh yeah, I'm big on red peppers, right? So I like that. That Thai especially got that in my blood. And I'm just gonna go real light. This is just like oregano and some green salt. I'm actually gonna do this a little closer to the end. You know what? Just get a couple. Bang. That's it. Got a little bit of that. Them herbs from the Italians. And this is about done. So I don't really need all that to stay soaking in there long, because I don't want to cook my veggies much more than that. That's your recipe. Hey, listen, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe. This is a vegan recipe for you right here. This is the retrospect. So I did one where I finished this off and I showed you what the finishing meal looked like, but this is the step just to cook the veggies. That's looking Look at that simmer. Oh my God. Okay, so that's off. Subscribe to this, and you know, get more self-awareness content that coming from me, more emotional intelligent content, and Pernell Bobby checking out. Enjoy 2020. This is your decade. That's a 10-year decade. This is you. Go get it. And this right here is the finished product. If you want to know how we got from the last thing that you saw to this stage, there were a couple other implements, and that's it. That's all, folks. That's all she wrote. Thank you for checking in. Please go ahead, subscribe to that channel. Throw a little bit of this from Indonesia right off the top. So if you want to learn all those other extra little condiments, you got to watch this part. And thanks for joining us. Yeah, man. Woo! Nice. I'm about to tear it up.